everyone. I just wanted to come on here and just talk about some important stuff about dreams slash visions that I've been having. I had one over the weekend. I think it was like Friday, I believe. And this one was like kind of like a nightmare. Yeah, this was Friday night. This one was about what I believe the rapture. In this dream, I was in like a store with a bunch of believers, and then all of a sudden there's this man who was like trapped outside, and I don't know why he was outside, but I had this urge for this man to come back inside and to be in the store with us. And like I said, can we open the door for him? Can we open the door? And like there was another lady in the dream who said, no, it's too late, Rachel, we can't open the door for him. And I said, why? This man, he needs to be inside with us. And the lady said, no, Rachel, he's stuck outside. And so all of a sudden I get the sensation that this man's in danger, and I see like a bee. I guess you could call it a bee, or some kind of fly. I mean, I know they call Satan the Lord of the Flies, so like that kind of makes sense if it was a fly. But I saw like a big fly or a bee or some kind of bug was like all over this man. There was just a bunch of them flew and started surrounding this man. And at first he was just like mildly annoyed, like he was just like swatting them away, and he was just kind of like irritated by them, but he wasn't like in pain or anything. But then really quickly it started getting worse and worse, and this man was soon in agony, and he started screaming and screaming, like, get them off of me, get them off of me. He was screaming in pain, and I was like, can we open the door for him? Can we open the door? And the lady said, no, Rachel, it's too late. And I don't know if this dream was from God or from Satan, because I do feel like Satan has been attacking me lately, and I'm gonna tell you guys why. But I felt like a fear that I have never felt in my life, like a darkness, guys, a heavy darkness that I have never felt before in my life. And not only darkness, but also a sense of hopelessness. Now, I had depression and anxiety, and the hopelessness that you feel is really, really bad. Really bad. I mean, that's what leads to suicide, is hopelessness. But this kind of hopelessness that I experienced was another level. It was like, holy crap. Excuse my French. Holy crap. It's not going to get worse than this. This is the end. There is no hope. This is dread, pure dread. And I think that's what it feels like to be away from God, in a sense. Like, I think God allowed me to feel a glimpse of what hell would kind of feel like. When you're separated from God for eternity, you're screwed, guys. You are screwed. And I felt that dread. I didn't feel it like for me, but I felt it for the man. You know what I'm saying? Like I almost felt his emotions through him, if that makes sense. He was the one who was doomed, not me. I was saved in the dream, but I could feel the fear, and it's real fear, guys, that I can't explain. Anyone who's had a demonic or satanic dream, or just something like this, can you comment below and tell me what you guys felt? I know my mom, when she was younger, she said that she had a dream where God took her to hell, actually, and he showed her like this dark pit, and she didn't see nothing, like she didn't see flames, but she could hear the screams, and she felt like a darkness, like how I felt, and a pitch black sense of fear and hopelessness, of dread, like lack of joy, lack of peace, a place filled with nothing good, devoid of anything good, and a separation from God, which makes it so creepy and scary, guys. And that's what I felt in this dream. But then I quickly woke up and it was over. Okay, so I'm gonna fast forward to Friday evening. I had that dream, and then Friday evening, I had a dream that, well, it wasn't a dream. Friday during the day, I went to get some groceries around 30 minutes away from my home with my mother and my sister's mother-in-law. She's an older lady, around her 70s. So we drove around 30 minutes away to like either Costco or Sam's. I think, yeah, it was Sam's. And usually there's two ways to get there. There's a back roadway, which like is by the countryside and is really pretty, or there's the highway, which is I guess a bit faster, obviously, but it's not pretty, you know. And I drive that route almost all the time for school, so I didn't want to drive that route. So I said, you know, and it's funny because I was already driving towards the highway, and sorry guys, there's a bell again. I'm actually right next to the clock tower at my school. Don't know if y'all can see that by my window. It's always interrupting me in my videos. It's like, it's the trumpet, guys. It's the rapture. God's calling us. No, I'm just kidding. I wish. But what was I saying? Okay, so yeah, I was driving to the route that I normally take, but for whatever reason, something inside me told me to turn around. So I turned around and I went back to the country road. And the lady with me, my sister's mother-in-law, we'll call her Teresa, that's her name, Teresa. Teresa said, God knows why he made you switch roads. There's a reason why he does that. I'm like, okay, I guess. And so we're driving along the new road. And it's like around this time. It's like 6 p.m., guys. And you can see, you know, the sun is setting. It's afternoon. Like, we're in early fall. Well, it's not fall yet. It's really late summer right now. But the sun starts setting. I don't know, I want to say 7:30, 8 o'clock, maybe a little earlier than that. And so the sun was setting, and we're on a country road, and anyone who drives obviously knows that there's times when you can't see because of the sun. So like the sun makes everything look so black in front of you. And so I didn't rear end the person, but I almost, like, I had to slam on my brakes because I could not see. And no, I wasn't texting or driving. I was looking on the road, but I just could not see the person because it was just so shiny. And there was a lot of like trees, so it was really hard to see the car in front of me. But thank God I didn't rear end them. But anyways, guys, what happened was I was driving along and it was really dark. The sun was shining, but it was hard to see the road. And out of the corner of the street comes a cat. It was a Siamese looking cat. It was white and had brown ears, and it came running, and my car hit. I didn't have time to brake. I didn't have time to swerve. It was like a nanosecond, and it hit the side of my car. I did not run it over, guys. I did not run it over, but I think I injured it because it hit the front of my left wheel, my left tire. And so I was panicking, guys. I was crying. I was like, oh my gosh, what? I just hit a cat. Guys, I hit a cat. What do we do? We need to turn around. We need to call the cops. We need to call the firefighters. We need to call the ambulance. We need to call freaking the animal hospital. And my mom was like, Rachel, relax, breathe, relax. It's going to be okay. It's just a cat. It's not a deer. It wasn't a person. It wasn't a little kid. It was just a cat. And I don't think you really killed it. You know, you probably injured it, but I don't think you killed it. So they were both comforting me. And then my Teresa said, Rachel, this is what I told you. This is why God sent you to this path. I'm like, why? To hit a cat? And she said, no, because he wanted to show you something. And she said, you were out late last night, weren't you? You were out drinking and doing stuff you weren't supposed to. And I said, I was. And I told her about my nightmare. And she said, well, that nightmare was a warning from God. You know, maybe he's trying to show you about the rapture, about what happens to the people left behind. And also this cat is a warning from God or Satan, you know, to scare you. It might be intimidation from Satan to scare you, or or a message from God to show you how quick and fragile our life is. You know, our life is here like a vapor, the Bible says. Here one day and gone the next, you know. So maybe it was a sign from God or a sign from Satan. I don't know, guys. I gotta pray for discernment. I'm actually doing a fast right now, so I'm fasting away from Snapchat and messaging certain people on TV. I work out a lot. I'm training for a half marathon, so I can't really fast food wise because I'm an athlete. But I don't know. You can still fast from social media. You can fast from other things, guys. So anyways, I'm going to fast and ask God what he really means by all those signs, and if they're from God or from the devil. However, guys, I think I was attacked by Satan last night, and I'll tell you why. Okay, so last night, I was having dinner at one of our dear friends' home. They're Colombians. They made some delicious food. If any of y'all are Colombian, comment below. Make some great food. And we were talking about the rapture. We were talking about our dreams. I told them about my dream, my mom's dreams, about the end of days, the Antichrist, all that jazz, guys. All that, you know, that stuff that you're supposed to talk about at the dinner table. And so I was talking about that. And then we were talking about the rapture and stuff. And I told them about a story in Spain, guys. I'm going to tell you this story about Spain. When I was in Spain, guys, and I was going through severe depression and anxiety, I was in a city called Cordoba. And in this city, guys, I remember one day I was walking through the city with my friend. And it's, you know, anyone who's been to Europe, Italy, Spain, it's pretty similar. They got narrow streets and, you know, old buildings. And so there was a balcony above us, and me and my friend were just walking. And I see a cat. It's funny how cats, you know, guys, are a common theme for some reason. I saw a black cat, and it was like on the balcony. And I saw the cat looking at me. It was just looking at us while passing by, which I guess is normal, right? But I got a really dark thought in that moment, guys. When I saw that cat, of course, I was going through depression and anxiety, so negative thoughts come to your head when you are feeling that way, when you have that illness. So the first thought that came to my head, guys, was Satan is watching you. That's what came to my head, guys. I wasn't thinking about Satan. I wasn't thinking about the devil. Me and my friend were literally just walking home to our Airbnb. I was not thinking about God. I wasn't thinking about the Bible. But the first freaking thought that came to my head was, Satan is watching you. When I saw that cat, and it was staring right at me, had yellow bright eyes. And when I passed the balcony, like here's the balcony, and this was us walking, the cat was on the left side with its head through the rods. So I'm walking past it, and then the cat, legit, guys, it walks to the other side slowly. It walks from the left side of the balcony to the right side, so it, you know, so it can keep looking at us. I'm not joking. I'm not making this up. And so I just shrug it off. I'm like, okay, it's whatever. I keep walking. Then I turn around out of curiosity because I got this thought, like, look back. I look back, and the cat, it was still looking at me. Like, it turned its head to look at me, to watch me leave. I don't know, guys. This could be just a cat. This is what cats do. You know, but the weird thing is that it was a black cat, and my first thought was Satan was watching you. And I don't know if that was Satan trying to intimidate me, or if that was God giving me a warning. It could have been one or two things, guys. I have to pray for discernment. Discernment is something that I'm learning about now, guys. I wouldn't say I'm a young Christian because I've known God my whole life, but my relationship with Him is pretty new. Like, my real relationship with Him is pretty brand new. So there's a lot of things I have left to learn. But anyways, guys, that was that. I told them that story that happened to me in Spain. That was a few months ago. And it's so crazy, guys. I'm not lying to you, but this morning I woke up. I'll tell you about my nightmare, but first I'll tell you about the cat. I woke up, and for some reason I had a freaking picture of a black cat downloaded on my phone. I have no idea how it got there, guys. I'm not making this up. Maybe it was a mistake. Maybe I did download it and I forgot. But I swear to you guys, you know, God is my witness. There was a picture of a black cat. I never pulled up a picture on Google Images. I never showed them. Like, when I was at the family's house, I didn't, like, look up on Google black cat and showed them. Because obviously they know what a black cat looks like. So why would I download a picture of a black cat? You know what I'm saying? But I swear to you guys, I woke up and I think there was a black, I know there was a black cat downloaded on my phone. It just said, it was a black cat with orange eyes, yellow eyes, like the one I told you about in Spain. And it was just, it's the cat's face staring at you or me or whatever. And it said black cat speech or something like that. I don't know. I just thought that was bizarre. I don't remember. Maybe I did download it, but I don't remember, guys. I'm going to ask God for discernment because I don't remember. Honest to God, I don't remember doing that. So yes, the final thing I'm going to tell you guys before I go, I'm already late to class. I'm already 8 minutes late, but it's okay, guys. Talking about God is way worth it. You know what I'm saying? God understands. So I want to tell you about my rapture vision I had last night. And the reason why I say vision and not dream is because I'm pretty certain that it was a vision. Because I wasn't fully asleep. I was awake. And I don't know, guys, if this was a demonic attack. I think it was a demonic attack. Let me know in the comments if you think it was demonic or if you think it was God. So last night I went to bed without praying. And I'm learning that you have to ask God for protection when you sleep, to watch over you, to rebuke Satan when you sleep, to rebuke demonic attacks when you sleep, in dreams and nightmares. I did not do this. I actually went to bed with a sad heart. I was feeling low about some personal things. And so I kind of went to bed, not angry, but kind of low. And so I woke up around, it was around 3 a.m., which, by the way, is a spiritual warfare hour, especially for the occult and the dark, you know, the dark things. It was around 4 a.m. when I was awoken by shaking. My room was shaking. At least that's how it felt like. Do you guys know when you go to a movie theater and you, it's an action movie and like you hear the special effects and the whole room seems to vibrate through the speakers? That's what it was like, except it was in my bedroom, but it was more intense. So I want to say it was like an earthquake, and a lot of you guys are having earthquake dreams and visions about the rapture, like my mom's dream about an earthquake before the rapture. So I thought I was getting raptured, guys. I thought we were getting raptured. And as I felt the shaking, a vision flashed in front of my face, and for some reason it was a text from my friend in Spain, because my friend that came and visited me, she's back in Spain now. She came back home. She went back home. And it was a message from her saying, Jesus is coming today, Rachel. He's coming. He's coming today, Rachel. And I felt the shaking, and I saw the message flash across my eyes. And I started feeling scared, guys. I felt nervous and anxiety, like an anxiety attack. And I said, Jesus, Jesus, help me, Jesus. I'm sorry, Jesus, for what I did today. I'm sorry for not praying, Jesus. I'm sorry for the sins that I did today. For all my sins, Lord, please forgive me. And I just started like crying, and I felt scared that I wasn't going to be raptured. And this is why I think it's demonic. Because God doesn't give you God doesn't give you a spirit of fear, guys. God will give you peace and joy and love. I think Satan is the one that causes confusion and fear. And I felt scared. I didn't feel really scared, guys, but I felt kind of nervous. And that's not how we're going to feel in the rapture. I didn't want to be raptured. Like, I was scared. I thought, oh my gosh, I don't want my body to fly out of the room, you know? So I'm nervous about the rapture, guys. Pray for me, guys, for healing, to avoid demonic attacks. I'm going to be fasting all this week for 1 whole week. If you guys have any tips for fasting, this is my first time fasting, so I don't know how to fast that much. I mean, I know a little bit about it, but I don't know all the good tips and stuff, guys. So please, if you would, you know, feel inclined to leave me some feedback below on how to fast properly. And also pray for these demonic attacks, because I think we are in the final moments of the ends of days, and Satan's attack is going to get stronger and stronger, especially as we're getting closer to God. Satan is trying to attack me, guys. A lot of good things are happening to my life. I'll make another video about all the blessings that are happening to my life. I just got called back about a job that I wanted. I got the job. My prayers have been answered, but at the same time, I'm also getting attacked, guys. Satan's really trying to get at me. He's putting people in my life or in things that are in my life to just like tear me down, I think, and to make me feel sad and to break me down. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to do the same crap that he used to do back in the day with rejection and things like that. So, you know, guys, I'm going to stay vigilant, guys. Pray for me. I'll pray for you guys. If you guys need any prayer requests, I'll be fasting, so put your prayer requests below. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I really think we are in the end of days. The rapture soon. I don't know how soon. I don't know if it's going to be this year or next year or 2 years, guys. I really don't know, and I don't want to be afraid about the rapture. So, guys, please pray that I become more brave about the rapture, because for some reason, I don't know why I'm nervous to leave the earth. Like, I feel bittersweet, guys. I feel sad. I don't want to leave the earth, actually. Not right now. Excuse me. Because my life is going very good, and I'm very blessed, and I'm enjoying life, and I want to help bring more souls to the kingdom before it's too late. Just like that dream. I don't want anyone to be outside of the store getting attacked by flies, by the Lord of the Flies, you know, impending doom. Like, I could feel that something dark was coming for that guy, and it was coming soon. So, guys, I don't want that to happen. I want more time on earth so we can occupy and redeem the time. So, anyways, guys, I know that I've started getting, you know, passionate there. I got to go to class. I'm 14 minutes late now, but I don't care. It's glory to God. Guys, you like my new water bottle stickers? But anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and have a good rest of the week in Christ. All right, bye-bye.